Mhm. Mm. I see. I went and bought more company essence. Mm. Yep. Huh? Nope. This is undieable. Yep. Now it's just leveling his stamina. Stamina. Yeah. Very far away. Yep. We are only on level 97 main scenario. I will be fine. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Uh-huh. I don't change it this way. I don't change it this way. Okay, you can now bend the world exactly how you want it. It's more like, okay, I'm gonna give you this power, and you go out and make it yours. Yeah. I mean, yeah, this is his home. Imagine coming home one day and finding this where your house would be. You don't know if your mom and dad are safe. You don't know anything about your family. Yeah. Famine and stuff like that. Look at this mechanical soldier over here. Come out. I think this chain is broken. That's... What are those little beady eyes? I imagine Zarul doing a dais, and like whatever he made a deal with, like, this is not my intention. A patrolling up over here. You can go as far as that black wall over there. As I was doing fates. Yep. It's like that sometimes. I think Sombra was like that too. I run so slow before I get my rated mountain. I didn't know it was there until I was falling. Your internet trying to just shut that missus out. I did hear you so as he said something now. But if cut like one sentence out and then you're right back, I'm right back to hearing you from my, I don't even lean it up. Amma! Got it. Best spinny short abilities. Hello?
Hi. Tie up.
Oh, hmm? This was a farming land before the dome. Are you sure it's it? I don't know so. They, it is. We thought you was shown, so yeah. I see it now. Oh, there's a guy over here you can talk to. The alarm seemed to be about the correct brightness. Now to check the traps and see if any further adjustments were needed. Uh-huh. He can probably expand this dome slowly over time, but there's another sediment down there. Yeah. What they mentioned inside the dome was a reflection. So this is a part of that reflection, I guess. Oh. The gate leads to a recession, and the zone is kind of like a part of the gate. So it's China like. So. What is happening in La Nosha, Thunder? Oh. Okamato is gonna get Umberlin soon. Not Umberlin.
No, not the upper. No.
I like how Saluni is ominous charge. And then Armorine, heat waves. That's a fun place to be, right? Yes. Yes. There's the Chimsong trader, but I can't trade with him yet. Yeah. Uh-huh. You thought a Namaji was a moblin? Okay. Yeah. Well, the game said it's sound, so it's sound. Somebody's got a tablet down here.
Okay, finally. I've seen some Final Fantasy things. I get it.
Imagine
like
if the Wild Wild West meets Cyberpunk.
all I know is that Rebecca would do just fine.
Who?
Uh, she's a character from the show.
Oh.
Imagine if Rose, but actually this time. That's my best description.
Yeah, I put two and two together once you said the show. I remember the show.
Okay. Yeah, right now I'm not seeing anything that's too... Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay, yeah, those lines seem too straight to be in here. I get you.
Yeah, we didn't have any state lines. They all gotta be gay.
Yep. That's right. May figure it out.
Yes, Ace.
Yeah, ace lines and gay lines only. This is how you fantasy world. Yeah, no, okay, yeah, I'm starting to see. It's a little, oh my god, it has such strong Doofenshmirtz energy. I can't explain it. Yes. I hate it. I suffer. Yep.
Oh. I'd like to point out that Alex has sent a message in non-D&D VC. He cannot hear you on your own stream. He can only hear me and Bod.
Oh.
Does this help?
Well, that's okay. You don't need to hear Noah.
Does this perhaps help?
Alex, did that perhaps help?
I realized I was a dork and I did not unmute my my mic.
And your retarding program?
Yeah, I muted it last night for something. Also, look at this fucking swords.
Oh yeah, those don't fit.
Yeah, those were from the last dungeon that we just did.
Oh.
Hang on. Let me.
Yeah, that's
Look at this pink blush.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Actually, no. Those also have kind of like some strong Power Ranger energy too.
May's class is called Pictomancer. Imagine Bard, but instead of musical magic, their magic is just purely.
It's Fugel magic.
Fugel magic, yes.
What did that syringes that fire the paint? There's two syringes on each side of the blush to fire paint into the blush.
Oh yeah, shit, there are. I wouldn't call those syringes though. Like, I don't know what I'd call them, but like, I guess pens. Look how fucking sci-fi that is. So cool. Damn it, my controller. Bitch ass. Alex, are you still in Worker's armor? Sir, are you okay? You've been in there for a while.
The next quest line, finding Alex.
Well, he's in a dungeon we can't go to. I mean, we can, but we can't go to the
next
exact dungeon he's in.
The next dungeon is just the back rooms that you then find Alex in.
Well, I mean, okay, a dungeon that's just the back rooms in Final Fantasy, I could see that. With all the shit that
We
we've got.
fight SCPs and bosses. The final boss is the World-Eating Alligator. Or something like that.
You fight 682 in Power Ranger outfits with cyberpunk tech and all that other shit.
Yes. And to make sure that we don't kill 682. We just you know. I still feel like
You give him search.
I feel like the Warrior of Light can beat 682, even if 682 can't quote unquote die. I just, especially with
oh my god.
with our abilities, like the because we can summon 7 other people to fight alongside us.
There's an entire like expansion around fighting 682, and then at the very end of it, you just find Hildebrand wrestling with him.
Yes. Oh god. Apparently Alex is LBLing. Okay, well, as long as he's here. Get off the bike, please. Dilapidated building. Surveying. This building was a rotting husk. It's clearly been many years since anyone has lived here. Or seems like it, at least. Rusty train tracks.
Yeah, I don't know if I don't know if the guys who wrote that line know what happens to abandoned properties after a while.
The tracks are heavily rusted. It would seem they haven't been tended to for long. Yeah, again, like this area seems like happened like if you suddenly just Thanos snapped everyone out of a town. And then just decided to say, hey, town, just you can't go here anymore. They basically SCP'd it off. Find a train turntable. Thick layers of rust suggest it hasn't existed in years. But it was just, it was, again, in universe, it was just fine literal hours ago.
It was fine this morning. What happened?
Also,
I was just here.
look at this robot.
Just go back.
He's that little bitty ice.
Robot. And you're smoking around, have you? Let's gather everyone there. Oh. I want to take a look at this. What, this robot?
Happening.
Fair enough, like... This is the first time I've seen a robot inoperable, but... Or not operational, but... not destroyed either. It's one of the mechanical soldiers, long since broken apparently. But I'd say its presence confirms that this is indeed Zoroark's domain. What about the rest of you? You know anything?
So all evidence suggests this is your Shenanagins season.
Aye. and I've no doubt we're in Yasunani. But I don't understand why these buildings are so run down. Yeah, there you go. They were completed barely a year ago.
For new structures to deteriorate and enormous ones to appear in a flash. If I didn't know better, I'll say time flows differently here.
Is such a thing even possible? Yeah. Here he is. We have encountered this phenomenon before, as it so happens. Though it may be difficult to believe, our world is but one of several. In some respects, they are similar to one another, but in others, wholly different. We call them reflections. Simply put, the rift between dimensions causes time to flow at a different pace in each world, while hours pass in one.
Barry, can you fix this?
While hours pass in one, years may have come and gone in another. Not to mention the fact that not only does time flow, you know, not the same in each world, they also flow, it also flows weirdly. Because there are some times when, because at a certain point, like, beginning of Shadowbringers, right? In the beginning of Shadowbringers, the Norvrant and Eorzea were reaching a near equivalence in time. So as much time passed in one was passed.
But if this is Ushalini, then we should still be in the source. The forward time should be synchronized.
I'm not sure I follow this talk of reflections and dimensions. But if Aaronville says that this is Yasunani, then it must be. Your village is a little further along, right? Aaronville! Oh, yes, it's a short distance to the northwest. Let's head there next. Let them talk theory. It's always better to confirm things firsthand. I wouldn't say always, but...
May I be of assistance?
It's still functioning?
It doesn't seem to be hostile, at least. Perhaps we can answer some questions. Can you tell us where we are? Unable to confirm credentials. Please present citizens in identification. Unable to confirm credentials. Confirm. Seems this.
2 strength by half. Let's leave it be and get going. Oh, what's wrong? A malfunctioning robot's a little too scary for you? Well, you're afraid of animatronics? Well, what's the worst that's gonna happen? It jumps out and bites you in the head? You're a tough girl. You can handle a few animatronics biting you in the noggin. Those lightning bolts.
Just keep the door shut and make sure to check the vents. And also the security cameras while you're at it. They like moving at night.
Actually, fun fact, if you don't turn the security cameras on at all, the main animatronics can't start moving. The only one that can move, even if you don't turn on the cameras, is Foxy. So you can actually win, what was it, rank 5 or 6 or whatever the hell it was, by doing nothing if you set your frames to a blazing 2 frames a second. It's really funny. Would you come to me for a minute? There's something I want you to investigate. Okay. Ow. Look there. Lightning has been drawn to those bullshit structures of the building. Yeah, I see it! The design suggests there's some manner of lightning. Let's go take a closer look. Okay.
Hey, Traha, wait for us. We don't have to chat. Wait, what hours? So we don't have to chat boy dooms.
This material appears to be the same as that used by the mechanical soldiers of the warships. On closer inspection, it appears to bear fine etchings, rather reminiscent of arcane runes. I suspect they're not merely decorative. I would posit it's used to harness lightning as a source of energy. Quite impressive technology. I'll share this observation with you still. For a blessing, the dome doesn't appear to interfere with the universe. Thank you for coming. Let's head to the village and find things. Okay. Multi-cycle.
Yeah, he does a dinner for chat boy dooms.
Bitch, you can't catch me. I'm on a fucking motorcycle. Everyone knows that motorcycles are the fastest things in the world. The universe even.
Let's see. Let's say visit it.
Motorcycle everywhere.
Chaya. This is Erenler's village?
This is gonna be painful. I can already tell.
Probably. Ominous music.
Oh, hey, another robot. Oh, no, that's... Well, why is it like that? Like,
My home. It's in ruins. But why? What happened here? And where is everyone?
I had a look in a few of the other houses, but they had clearly been abandoned.
Damn it all. None of this makes sense.
Excuse me? Are you looking for someone?
Hmm?
you. I saw you earlier. Doing nothing to stop the invasion. Just watching. I don't trust you.
I mean, we did nothing to stop the invasion.
However,
Fuck you mean?
I did have reason to
We don't
keep
trust
the
ourselves.
Sriracha
You know that
has
we
told
would
me
have
a
stopped the
great deal
invasion,
about
but-
you.
Sorolcha.
Now I really don't
Greetings,
trust you.
And welcome to the realm of Alexandria.
Alexandria.
I am Sphene, the Queen of Reason.
I don't trust you. I do not like you.
Queen of
You're giving me
Reason?
bad vibes.
If you are the Queen of Reason, is there perhaps a...
Yes, if you mean to ask if there is a King of Resolve. Zorulja holds that title, and together do we reign.
Then you are both behind the attack on Tulihiola.
And I doubt you're here to offer us a warm reception. No, you have it all wrong. I am not come to fight.
What, if you come to Emmett Salk your way into us trying to get us to trust you or something? We already had a guy that did that tried to do that.
Zorulja rules alongside me, but that is a matter of expedience. In truth, we are at odds, he and I.
He's like, I gave this guy too much power, now I
It
need
is at
someone to take him down.
considerable risk to myself and my people that I come before you to beg your aid.
Our aid. I'll admit I cannot imagine King Zorolja is keen to share and share alike. But if what you say is true, you're still the queen.
Indeed. But I was once the sole ruler of Alexandria.
Okay.
Until one day, he appeared, bent on conquest. In my weakness, I feared his power. So I persuaded him to forego violence and strike a bargain. I would remain queen, and he would receive technology that would empower him to achieve even loftier ambitions, along with the knowledge to use it.
Yeah, you made a bad deal.
A gamble, to be sure, but if it might spare my people... If I may, the dome surrounding these lands was erected but recently. How is it he was able to not only invade, but instate a new system of leadership in a mere matter of days?
I've never heard of your realm. And this place is, or at least was, Yasolani. The house I grew up in is still here. But 3 years ago, that tower and these strange contrivances weren't. Nor was our village in ruins. Where did you come from? And what happened to the people who lived here? You must know.
I realize how confusing this all must be. Truth be told, I don't fully understand it myself. What I can say is that one day, people from your Tuliolol suddenly appeared here in Alexandria. Or perhaps it was we who found ourselves in Tuliolol. Until but recently, we were completely unaware of events taking place beyond the barriers surrounding our realm.
Does this not remind you of the Crystal Tower? How after the 8th Umbral Calamity, we devised a means to transport the Spire across time and space from the source unto the first.
Yeah.
Granted, this is on a much larger scale, if that is indeed what has happened. Not only the people and structures, but also the surrounding environment.
Yeah.
Regardless, the people of Lakeland perceived the arrival of the Crystal Tower much as the Queen describes her own experience. Sudden and inexplicable.
Well then, you appear to have a better grasp of our circumstances than we do. Indeed, more than I dared hope. In which case, a closer examination of the effects of this phenomenon may afford us more insights. Allow me to take you to the outskirts. A number of the Shatona live there as well. Perhaps your acquaintances are among them.
I certainly hope so.
Hold on. If we accept, there's no guarantee we're not walking into a trap.
Then we do so knowingly. Just gotta be ready for it then.
But if we're to defeat Zorolja, we need to understand how he grew so strong. Besides...
You're right.
Queen Sphene, before we go, Your Majesty, I have to ask, did you really have nothing to do with the attack on Tulihyolal?
Noble Wuklamart, we dispense with the formalities. I'll not deny the soldiers and airships that attacked your people are products of Alexandria. But it was Zorolja, not we, who fashioned them into weapons of war and laid siege to Tulihyolal.
So he alone is to blame.
No, I may not have prosecuted this war, but I nevertheless bear responsibility for it.
Perhaps. I know next to nothing about you, let alone what you've been through. So by all means, show us around. I think we'll learn a lot from meeting your people.
Wonderful. If you would follow me.
Isn't it a little odd for the queen to be walking around on her own?
I take it there would be trouble if Zorolja hears of this.
Is that concern or suspicion?
A little bit of both. Not gonna lie.
If things should take a turn for the worse, might I call upon your aid?
For now. I still...
I jest, of course. But you do strike me as the most capable here.
I will neither confirm nor deny.
Yeah, I am.
Just look how you're just like all in on it. I'm like, I will neither confirm nor deny that.
Fido's all humble. Me just stayed up a minute. Alice, I take it goes without saying, but we're not going to trust. We're not going to trust her just like that. We're not going.
We're not just gonna.
Let's have a chew, right? We're not going to trust her just like that, right? Is that a typo on Serena's part? We're not going to trust her just like that, right? Anyway, you look at it, a mysterious doll who appears out of nowhere, proclaiming herself a chain is suspicious.
Yeah.
Be
Again,
suspicious.
Again, when she asked, is that concern or suspicion in your voice? A little bit of both.
The eighth
to be
calamity
honest.
has been added to the unending codex.
I'm sorry, the what? Oh, the eighth.
Well, having established that we should be wary, we could use more information. So let's head to this place, the outskirts, and see what we can learn. Perhaps about Spinny as well.
There's just something. There's just something not right about her. I can't quite describe it or explain it. There's just. That girl ain't right.
That girl ain't right. Let's see, Chaya. A most unusual farm, but the produce appears normal enough.
The innovations of Alexandria, nothing short of extraordinary.
Now let's see. It's a relief to see people here are well. It's a relief to see people here are well, at least.
Those brick buildings. I've seen that like before, but I cannot remember where. Oh boy. Have you ever seen such strange contraptions? I wonder what this one is used for. Well, these ones are probably used for some sort of agriculture.
I trust you have similar farming facilities in Turali?
They're completely different from ours. I've got no idea what all those machines do.
We settled on this approach after some trial and error. The Turali have their own methods of farming, which they wanted to continue employing. But the environment makes it challenging. There's too much rain and not enough light. Thankfully, the use of electro has allowed us to fortify the buildings here, as well as provide what nature cannot.
Electro... what?
Electrope. It's a material we use for mithrid devices and appliances. A topic for another time, perhaps. If you would follow me, we're nearly to the outskirts.
No. What the hell is... Also, I don't know if it's pronounced electrope or electrope.
I don't know.
Multi-cycle.
I was dating someone with those kinds of machines in their basement, but no one asked me anything.
You what?
What are you, Axel now?
Maybe.
I want to play that character again sometime. That was fun. Combine traditional bricklaying with electro-based engineering. Curious blending of two cultures. Yeah.
I admit, I've seen nothing particularly suspicious yet.
Wait.
Child. It's a rather lively settlement, isn't it? It's the violence of the ceaseless gloom, almost.
Hold on, I want to listen to that real quick.
Okay. Holding on.
No, I'm slipping.
I just want to see.
Bye bye.
Since I'm level 100 now, I want to say there's a way if I can. If it's.
I'm gonna do
Okay.
something to change real fast while you figure this stuff out.
I have already figured it out. But go ahead. I needed to confirm something. I wanted to make sure that the artifact here was obtained via, like, if there was a quest that you needed to do beforehand or not. There is. I figured there would be, but I wanted to check. This is interesting blend of two different cultures. What the fuck are those? How are those trees? What? That's so weird. Like, none of that, it's just so weird.
I'm back.
Welcome back. It's really neat to see the people here are well. Hopefully the same can be said for everyone in Yasunami. This is Tonawatan village, or at least it was. Before the dawn in these strange contraptions. Cutscene. Fuck.
Here we are. Though you'll doubtless find much of what you see in Alexandria strange, the traditional agriculture practiced in this village at least should be familiar.
This is music.
Queen's Fiend? What business brings her here, I wonder?
The Queen has come!
The Queen is what? Sorry, I had to. and you just...
You look well, Paquine. And Katonye, I see you've already taken to your new position.
Not a fan of those things on their heads.
When she introduced herself as queen, I was expecting someone colder. Honestly, she reminds me of you, Namachi.
Me?
It's only natural for a ruler to love her people. And I should like to know them as best I can, even the most trifling details.
The more you come to know them, the more you grow to love them. Who they are and what they've built.
That's it. Beautifully put.
And it would appear that she is well loved in turn.
Your Majesty, you honor us with your presence.
Oh, that is so weird.
And who are these fine people?
Tuliolol's vow of resolve Wuk-Lamant and her companions. They come from beyond the barrier, but you needn't worry. They are good people and are to be treated as my honored guests.
Oh, yeah,
The
we're here
rumors
to
of a
beat the
link
crap
to
out
the
of,
outside are
Turali.
true, then. Wuk-Lamant is still so young. Ah, where are my manners? I am Popone, a leader of sorts of the people living out here.
Papone? That is a Tonawatan ring to it.
Right you are. I take it you hail from this region as well? Teshpiani, perhaps?
Yes, I do. I don't suppose you know a woman by the name of Kafkiwa?
Kafkiwa? I'm afraid I'm not sure if I've ever met someone with that name.
Mother isn't here. But it's a relief to know at least some of the people of Yasulani are alive and well.
Your mother, you say? Now that you mention it, I do see the resemblance.
You know my mother?
I do. Yes.
Then tell me, please, where is she?
It's gonna be.
I cannot say. Not here, but I promise I will in due time.
I have a question, Pepone. Do you recall what happened the day the dome first appeared?
The barrier? Well, I remember fixing a shelf that had collapsed after a terrible earthquake. Then the ground began to tremble. There was a brilliant flash of light, and then... Forgive me, my recollection of it all is rather poor.
You needn't push yourself, Pepone. After 30 years,
30
no one
years?
could blame you for not remembering.
30 years? As in 30 years in the past?
What?
Absurd though it may sound, there is no doubt in my mind the events that led to the joining of our lands occurred 30 years ago.
Okay,
Which
the
is
time
not to
flow
say
or
I
something.
understand why our perceptions of the intervening time are so radically different. We only just became aware of the discrepancy when Zoralja's military base was completed, and we were at last able to venture beyond the barrier.
I believed you long dead. To have the chance to kill you myself is an unforeseen blessing.
Oh, fuck.
Years. Little wonder Zoralja assumed our father had already passed away.
It's not unlike how time passes differently in the First and the Source.
Right.
The fluctuating space of the rift between them disrupting temporal equivalence. Perhaps the same holds true here, and time flowed faster within the dome.
Meaning this is a piece of another reflection?
Hey, that's what they said.
I cannot say for certain, but I strongly suspect that to be the case.
Do you suppose time is still
And
passing
based on the
faster
Queen's
now?
account, this encampment may have come to serve as a physical bridge between the two planes, after which the dome was forced into the Source's temporal flow.
If we're to be certain of anything, we need more information. Sphene, would it be alright if we had a look around and
We just
spoke
chum
with the
out of here
townspeople?
and your solo looks like Matrola.
By all means.
Time to see what we can see of Alexandria, then.
And its people. I may yet find familiar faces among the survivors from Yasolani.
Even if I don't understand the half of it, I would learn more of this place before we confront Zoralja.
Yeah, fair.
Perhaps you'd care to see how we make our living. Though we have always prided ourselves on the use of traditional Tonawatan farming methods, the use of electro-fuel technologies has led to countless agricultural innovations.
I would join you as well.
Ma'am, please, you needn't trouble
Oh,
yourself.
so I did say that right.
Yeah.
It's no trouble at all. And I promise not to cause any manner of distraction.
Reassuring words, or they would be had I not heard them countless times before. Very well, but do be careful.
Of course. I shall proceed with the utmost care. Now then, if you two would follow me, we can begin the tour.
The toll.
can't say that I trust her yet, but I trust that her affection for these people is genuine.
Look at this. Look at like this cord. Look at this cord on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Touring farmlands would clean up another nation. Not how I expected to spend my day.
The Elite Group has done much to improve the efficiency of their farming, but hasn't replaced everything. The people wanted to preserve the old way of life, and we did not want to force ours upon them.
I want to touch the lands so that our cultures can coexist. Even going so far as to learn our tongue. I'm sure everyone agrees to come back.
Communication was thankfully not an issue, but a Turali Chun is surprisingly similar to the Alexandrian. Of course, there are wars and phases for which there is no equivalent, but those can be taught with minimum effort. Through mutual respect, understanding, and patience, we Alexandrians and Turali have learned a great deal from one another, and I am sure there is much you wish to learn as well. So please, if you have chances, do not hesitate to ask. A day in the life. Rather than bore you with lengthy explanations, let's head back to the farm we passed earlier. Lopez Hollow it is called. We can speak with one of the farmers when we arrive.
Okay. I guess we'll have to use this hello. I know where you're headed.
Gotcha. Got my weight and round, now I can go zoomies.
You're supposed to keep inside the building. Oh shit, that's a cutscene.
Allow me to introduce you to Mazua, one of the most experienced farmhands in all of Alexandria. She's well versed in myriad farming techniques. Indeed, the wealth of knowledge she has shared with the other farmers is what has allowed this space to flourish.
Queen Sphinx, to what do I owe the sudden shower of praise?
My apologies for the interruption. I am chum with Desh from beyond the barrier. They wish to learn more of Alexandria, and so I invited them to see how our crops are grown. I do hope that's alright.
So the rumors of visitors from outside were true. What manner of hosts will we be to deny them a look around? And I gather your majesty are also intended to check on things here.
You know me too well, Masuta. I thought to seize this opportunity to see how the farmers fare, and perhaps pepper them with a few lessons. Though I do so enjoy observing and taking part in the work too. Would appear we have our permission, so please walk the grounds to your heart's content.
You go on ahead. I'll keep Sven company. Don't misunderstand. I'm not a suspicious type. But given my positions, it wouldn't make sense for us to go around. It would make sense for us to go around, wouldn't you say?
A fair point, but be sure not to let me out of your sight. I say we remain on the route with Mass Rush for eye. Pray, come find us after you've seen your fill and spoken with the other farmhands.
I reckon. Fine. There's a power source. I know about my job. I tend to field most watering crops, keep soil fertile, and so on. It admittedly took some time until I fully understood how best to carry out my duties. I also manage the labs and feeds. We do our best to keep things up to code. Well, if they return to malfunction, it's not going to fix it. Well, and the sky being what they are, ensuring a rich harvest makes for constant work. But honestly, I enjoy how involved the process is. Both my parents being out there, man, I didn't know. I didn't grow up knowing much of anything about farming. Every day is an opportunity to learn and grow. They'll probably give me
I mean, he's a farmer.
First time on site then? Well, this here's the storehouse around the entrance. The real storehouse is underground. Much more spacious and equipped with a temperature regulation system to keep the harvest from spoiling. Since the entrance is so small, it's much easier to prevent wild beasts from wandering inside. It's also meant to provide a facility for breeding and raising livestock. We've even got a few beds down there for emergencies. But my parents often complain about how Alexandrian technology and electro complicate our lives. But it's just a matter of learning how things work. Take my job, for instance. I'm presently overseeing the storage of harvested crops. They'll be taken up to the tower for processing. And from there, find their way to every dining table in Alexandria. The work is hard, I'll not deny. But I'd say a great satisfaction for me.
Pele. They're saying
Go ahead.
You go. They're saying that you and yours are visitors from beyond the barrier, that true?
Yep.
So it is, which means we're connected to the outside world again. Not that I have a desire to leave, mind you. I'm just to chip with life here in Alexandria. But setting that aside, you're here to resolve our what, right? As you can see, I'm in charge of lifestyle. Here at Yuppie Hollows, we produce not only fruits and vegetables, but also meat, poultry, and eggs. Chaining the animals is an absolute joy, but I have to be careful not to draw a charge. It's always a little sad when they shift off, but a job is a job.
Yeah.
Well, I needed to get back to it, but it was nice talking to you. Please send my regards to the team.
Okay. Nope, let me drive with the fields. Shame Cole is not here to see all the bizarre contraptions.
I see. Don't be too hard on yourself. Anyone would have been hard-pressed to deal with such a chain. Oh, welcome back. My apologies for failing to notice your return. I gather you've had your fill of speaking with the farmers? Then let us return to Malusa. Tino. Well, what are your impressions of the farm? Everything was surprisingly normal.
So was the electric that caught
Oh,
your eye?
there's chocolate in the hill.
So was the electric that caught your eye? That's only natural, I suppose. If you come from a place without it. Still, you only seem mildly impressed. This leads me to believe that you have experience with even more marvelous than normal. I'd love to hear your tales one day.
Your words serve to affirm that my people do not work with undue shame. And what did you think of our little troll, Lamati?
What did you call me?
Was that inappropriate? My apologies. I heard the others call you by that name and I thought...
No, it's fine. As I said before, we've no name for titles and formalities. Yeah, that's not really a formality or anything. That's more of like an earned thing, I thought. That's my thoughts. I was very impressed that machines can be used to overcome such harsh environment. Such harsh environment is amazing. I've never seen anything like it. My feelings understand. Indeed, many still find the machinery to baffle. What? Is that a silo? It's a water tower.
What?
It's a system that controls the distribution of water for water from the fields and for livestock. It's been acting up lately, though.
Acting up, you say?
You needn't worry, McQueen. It happens fairly often. Put simply, it's taken in water that had a strong lightning charge. We think some creatures become charged up with the energy, and they're releasing it into the river. We use the source. The system would return to normal if the creatures were dealt with, but I'm reluctant to beg it of the army. Oh, fine. If it's to help the people, sure.
That is most gracious of you to offer, but it's much too dangerous.
You don't know who I am, do you?
Apparently not.
You said that I seem the most capable. Are you underestimating me? Come on, come on. Do I seem super strong, or do I not seem super strong? Which is it? Oh, it's no trouble at all. For the vow of resolve to the order. Regardless of how the relationships between our nations may develop, if there are people in need, I want to help. Simple as that.
Simple as that.
And Bidar is even stronger than I am. It shouldn't take us long at all.
Then very well, I gracefully accept. But please, take Dawntrail.
It's not to go even faster if you and I are searching for lightning charged fiends on our own. Good hunting. Okay.
Good hunting.
To violence.
Violence! It's what I do best. The only thing I'm good for. Excuse me. Thunder Spirit.
Fucking really? That's it?
Maybe more fetching than this, please.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna activate it as soon as you get there. Oh, fuck. I'm gonna let you take care of it. Fuck it. Do it.
Mama!
No point in me doing anything because apparently they all want to go after you for some fucking reason.
I'm a chaser. I get more aggro than melee DPS.
Apparently, even though we did nothing, I zipped to it and was like, no, fuck you. I'm gonna go right after that other person. I might as well just throw my fucking swords at him in that case. I mean, not that it matters anymore. There's only like one thing, but it's like, what the fuck? Why use my gap closer if I why use my gap closer if it's just gonna
no damage though.
Yeah, the point is, I use my gap closer so I can get to the person so I can start hitting. I'm more just annoyed at the wasted gap closer than anything else.
God, you're both alright. Thank goodness.
They really needn't to worry so much. They barely fucking sweat dealing with the fiends. They're all gone now. Yeah, that was fucking easy.
Of course I was worried. You're my dear dish. But thank you. We truly appreciate this.
I mean, again, they were literally nothing. They were less than nothing.
That's a red flag. Red flag.
What's the red flag?
You're my dear dish. Red flag.
What makes that a red flag to you? Like, what makes that a red flag to you? Of all things.
Do you not understand the personality of the people that are too obsessed with their dish and want you to stay forever?
She is not a yandere.
You don't know that.
She does not give off yandere vibes to me. She is odd. I'll give her that. I will say that. She is odd. I don't think it's yandere. I think it's... I still don't fully trust her, because I just... She just walked up to us without an entourage. Without any sort of, like, entourage or disguise or anything.
Mm-hmm.
That, to me, is the red flag. She just fucking appeared.
Mm-hmm. There have been a couple of red flags. Anyway, let's continue.
Now, with this, we won't have to ask for Zoologist machines for help. He's been making a concerted effort to bolster his forces, sparing, but a fraction for the people's protection. Of course, you know, people don't need to be protected. No. I don't need to like set up any sort of defensive things in case people decide to just attack my fucking farms.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's very lucky that we're not Alligans. Because if this shit were done during Allag, these farms would be gone by now. Scorched earth. He thinks nothing of our safety.
I don't think he would know.
Not at first. And then he realized that, like, the people doing any sort of maintenance on any of the machines, oh no, they're starving to death. Shit. Anyway. I'm seeing Sven's dislike of talking about the king right now.
That's enough, Malusa. If you have grievances, I will hear them later, but to speak of the king for now.
No, she's right. He's never been one to look after his happiness. Anyway, thanks for letting us tour the farm. The folk here are delightful, and it was a pleasure to meet them.
Couldn't have favored us with more uplifting words. My people are my pride and joy.
And you never fail to let us know, nor how much you care.
Of course, you're my precious family, all of you.
You seem a good sort, Sven, that I'll admit. But you'll forgive me if I'm not ready to lower my guard for the enemy queen just yet. For you to be called that, I try to imagine what villainy your majesty has committed.
Come now, this is no laughing matter.
It's not what you've done so much as it is what Sir Aljar's done and the lack of things that you've done to allay our concerns.
A ruler is responsible for the welfare of countless lives, and one wrong decision can lead to untold suffering. Failure is unconsiderable. Now, I believe we are done with the farm. Let's move on, shall we?
Bastard. On the cloud.
Perhaps we should head back to the outsource. I dare say your friends will also have returned by now.
I think you can't deal with things. Come visit us anytime. Oh yeah, the fact that she wandered about out in the wilderness like that is indicative of one of two things. Either she has more potent abilities than than she's letting on, or she has some manner of escape methods, I guess. Either way, it's just odd. I don't.
There is so much of Alexandria I would love to show you.
Cutscene. Oh boy, what's happening now?
What's happening over there?
I just asked that.
It's nearly time.
For what? Don't just say vague things and walk off. Ma'am! Okay.
I'm glad you could make it.
Are you with us?
Queen Sphene has come to see you.
That?
Please don't tell me that's who I think it is. No!
Here, Namika. Everything is going to be all right.
I hate it.
What's the matter, dear?
It can't be. That's the bangle I gave to Namika.
You know her?
Of course I know her. She was like a mother to me.
I see. She was always willing to lend a kindly ear to others, but rarely did she ever speak of herself.
Is it really you?
She must have arrived shortly before the barrier manifested. For us, it was perhaps days, but for her...
Namika, it's me! Wuklamat!
What is she suffering from?
I'm afraid her time with us is nearly at an end.
Fuck you!
Has she no more soul cells?
The fuck is a
She
soul cell?
always used hers sparingly, but at her age, it wouldn't make a difference.
Ma'am, the ushers have arrived.
Thank you, Namika, for your many years of friendship. take comfort in the knowledge that this is not the end. Be not afraid. Your memory will live on.
Living on in memory. The giants share a similar belief.
Wait, where are you taking her?
Worry not. She is being escorted to a medical facility in the tower. There we will ease her burden. I had hoped to make arrangements for her sooner, but she wished to remain here for as long as possible. I could not bring myself to refuse her.
Is there any way I might stay with her for a little while longer? We may not share the same blood, but she was my mother. Please.
Let us give them some time alone.
Hate that.
She didn't speak, but I'm grateful that I could be with her at the end. Thank you.
It's not the end. Oh, nothing. I was just thinking that we have much to discuss.
That's a
Where
red
shall
flag.
we begin?
That's a fucking red flag if I've ever seen one.
With what we can be reasonably certain of, perhaps. Between what we have witnessed and the testimony of Alexandria's inhabitants, it's safe to say that two distinct lands have indeed become one.
Yeah.
What's more, having met Namika, there is no denying the divergence in the passage of time.
Right.
Taken together, these phenomena strongly suggest that some manner of cross-rift displacement has occurred. Specifically, the displacement of Alexandria from another reflection to the source.
It does seem the most likely explanation.
What perplexes me, however, is the scale of said displacement. It far exceeds what could conceivably be achieved with a Void Gate, or even with the Crystal Tower. In essence, we are dealing with a localized instance of dimensional compression. The Ascians would no doubt liken it to a rejoining. Which invites the question, how was such a feat accomplished?
I wish that I had an answer for you, but this talk of reflections and dimensions is well beyond my understanding. I can only tell you that we lived peacefully under the barrier's protection for many, many years, until the day that peace was suddenly broken.
If I may clarify, the barrier predates Alexandria's displacement.
By several hundred years, yes. To when the continent we call home was ravaged by a devastating cataclysm.
A devastating cataclysm?
The barrier was erected to isolate us from the surrounding land's noxious influence.
I see. And it was only later that it was whisked away, along with its contents, by means unknown.
In other words, Sven's as lost as the rest of us, right? The Alexandrians didn't mean to end up in Turali.
But of course, our next stop ought to be Everkeep. That tower over yonder.
Yeah, that's... Again, that just feels odd.
Once you have been registered as my guests, you will have access to Solution 9 and its residential district, where you will doubtless gain invaluable insight into Alexandria's state of affairs. Unfortunately, I cannot take you directly to where Zoralja resides.
I didn't think you could.
That you'd let us in it all goes a long way toward proving you're not content to let Zoralja do as he pleases. But we're not talking about a simple difference of opinion here. I've come to avenge my father. And to do so, I intend to take Zoralja's life. Are you willing to stand by and allow Alexandria's king to be slain?
Just go right out and say it.
Fair question. Permit me to answer it thus. My people come first. Their welfare is paramount. I will do everything in my power to keep them from harm. It is a ruler's duty. Now, I am off to register you at Everkeep. It may take some time, but you shall find the entrance open to you in due course.
Okay.
Oh, and ere I forget, your mother, Kafkiwa, you might try the Thunder Yards to the east.
The Thunder Yards? Is that where she is?
I am afraid I can say no more than that. Make for the Thunder Yards, and all will be made clear.
I think back to like the beginning of the... Yes, I know, I saw that. I've been noticing that before for the...
It's not as if we have other pressing business. Not until we can get into this Everkeep anyway.
Yes, game. I have been well aware of those things floating by their heads. They all have them. And... including Namika had one. You know, I've been concerned about that this entire time.
Thank you for earlier. And for being a friend to Namika these past 30 years. It means a lot to me.
Namika? I'm sorry, but I don't know who you mean.
Red flag.
That's... yeah, that's fucked.
What? We were just with her. If this is some sort of a joke, it isn't funny.
I don't mean to give offense, but I honestly have no idea who you are talking about.
How can you not know who she is? You're in charge here. She was under your care.
Then in all likelihood, my memories of her have been stored in the cloud.
I'm sorry. What now?
Cloud storage.
Yeah, that's not... you shouldn't have that by your head.
Seemingly forgotten without reason is probably there, in the cloud. Oh, I really must be getting back to work. If you'll excuse me.
No. I'm beginning to understand what Alex meant. I hate it here too. I really do not like it here.
We wanna go home. How is it? This is very unsettling. Child. We'll see how it is with other people.
Yeah, Alex, yeah, yeah, I hate it too. I very much hate it.
And the child. The child has chosen.
The cloud. I have been chosen, brothers! Well, no. I wonder why, Aaronville. Listen, I know you're supposed to be like super. You're supposed to be smart. Obviously, this is Alexandrian shit that's like from another reflection. We've already gone over that. I get that you're like in distress right now, but I should probably.
Huh?
Was it the fuck? Anyway.
But
I get that you're like stressed out right now, my guy, but yeah, it's obvious that we've already gone over this stuff. As far as I can tell, Pepone generally had no collection of Nika. What's going on? How can Pepone suddenly forget about Nika? It's as if he never knew her.
could the same chain have happened to others as well, I wonder?
Yes.
There's only one way to find out. Let's make inquiries about Nabika in the area. We can reconvene afterwards at the Etherite.
Like, 100%. Did you ever watch... Oh, what was it? Shit, I'm forgetting the name of the anime. It was, Fuck, I can't even remember the name of the main character. Fuck.
I've seen a lot of animes, but I don't know what is.
I'm trying to remember... Shakugan no Shana.
I love Shakugan no Sana.
Yeah, remember, you know how in that, like, there are those things that eat people's existence, right? And when when their existence is completely gone, people start forgetting about who they were. And then...
Yeah.
And then they just completely... It's like that. That is... Except this time, it's intentional, probably by people. There's just...
Just a chain on their head.
Yeah, I know. You have it down on your head? Yes, you do.
An old woman named Nabika. I'm afraid I don't know that person. I'm sorry, I couldn't be of help.
I don't like that. I really don't like that. Wait, May?
Hmm? What?
The cloud, right? Remember, so the cloud. Remember what they said? Remember those translations, the fan translations of those images in Solution 9? soul storage or something like that.
Huh. Yeah.
Maybe when people die, their souls are put into the cloud.
I suppose so. Hi, bunny doll. What's that? Do I know Navika? Never met anyone by that name, and I've worked at the outsource for a good while now. If she spent time here, I would remember.
Yeah, no, that's... Yeah.
This is the building she was in, right? She was in this stairway here.
Yeah, caregiver resident. I do recall someone... caring for someone until recently. And you said that it was a woman named Nika? Well, I can't say for certain that it was her. I wouldn't worry. I'm sure she's just been taken up to the cloud.
What a child!
Just been taken up to the cloud. You know what that reminds me of, May?
Huh?
Okay, I've been given a lot of like Shadowbringers flashbacks in this. Remember in Shadowbringers, in the early on parts, when the singing girl, the girl who she had a knot in her throat or a lump in her throat or whatever the hell, like basically she had throat cancer, and she couldn't sing anymore, and so
yeah.
her employer, I guess, whatever you would refer to that guy as.
Or manager.
Manager, I guess. Basically just gave her, bought an ascension for her. Which just, the ascension was just, she got to be turned into a Shenanagan. And they both, and she thought of it as a blessing.
Yeah.
And this is a very similar thing where when someone, someone's soul gets put into the cloud, like it's no big deal. Like it's a common Tuesday thing. It's like, oh, it's Tuesday. You know what that means?
I mean, for 40 years, this is a common chain when people die.
More than that, this feels entirely Alexandrian. So this feels like it's something like it's been here for as long as, for maybe not as long as Alexandria's existed, but for time immemorial.
Hundreds of years. This is just, to them, this is their social.
Yeah.
It's as normal as putting a body in the ground.
Yeah, so it's as normal to them as holding like a burial service or a funeral.
Mm-hmm.
But I wonder why you would want to forget that. Efficiency?
The chain probably doesn't like bad memories. Keep poor people happy. Know the precious around here.
You know, that does tie in with Clement's desire to fight for people's happiness and to keep people happy. Because like that was a worry that I was gonna have as well. Just coming off of Endwalker into Dawntrail and hearing her say that, like that was like a worry, like a warning thing. It was like Bynard probably would have warned her, or maybe not would have warned her, but like would have kept it in his mind, like sometimes bad shit's gonna happen and you just
you gotta deal with it.
Yeah, sometimes the people aren't going to be as happy. And so it was the same for everyone. Not a single person remembers Navika. It's as if her memory, it's as if the memory of her has been purged from their minds.
Right, such a chain might be done with magic. To alter the memories of so many at once would be a tremendous undertaking. We would have felt the swords of evil corresponding to the act, too. And I sensed none in that moment. Neither did I, but I did notice something else. Right before Pippoline Sesimori forgot, a light in the device on his head began to blink.
Could there be a connection? Someone also said something about soul cells. Yeah. But I expect... but who might we ask asking this? If we continued making such inquiries, I expect it would only cause confusion.
Indeed. If we can't readily solve the mystery about Namika, perhaps we could source for Chalua instead.
Sphinx said to try the Thunder Arts. It should be in that direction. There's a thing about it. Oh, look at him!
Wow.
Impossible! How could this happen? Huh? Another kind of mechanical soldier? It looks... How does that look dangerous? Come on, Lamati. It's even running away! It's a bubble with hands!
It's so cute that it looks dangerous.
Sure, we can give chance. Why not?
Ooh, ah! Did we div chase?
Sure.
I think it understood our words. It might be worth asking it some questions. Aaronville, are you alright? You look like you've seen a ghost.
It's nothing. Fine. Well, it went off in that direction. Where did it anyway? So let's try to track it down. Okay. Sounds like a plan. Come to me, my motorcycle! Oh, cutscene. I see. Yes, look at how dangerous that thing is. It's so scary. Hello. No, come back. I want to be your friend. If you don't come back, I'm stealing with your hands. You found it? Yeah, and apparently I'm stealing one of its hands now. It just decided to run. To the northeast. You must be bound for the mines. Come on, then.
It should well be a trap, so let's not rush into quickly.
We can rush in as quickly as we want. That was well played, well timed lightning strike.
Carve and shine. We've seen Alice enter this place. An old coal mine. It appears to have long since been abandoned, like so many other places.
Stone in those crates.
I think it's safe to assume it went into the mines.
So it went in here. I heard faint voices coming from inside. Oh! I have a bad feeling that things are gonna get even worse in here.
Maybe.
Okay, theory time real quick. How much you want to
Okay.
put? How much gil you want to put down that robot thing, and that the robots that we've been fighting have the souls of people that have passed away in them?
Ah, definitely.
That's.
I think that's kinda obvious.
I didn't think about it before, but like it's worrying possible. So it's not alone.
Yeah.
But we're still going in, of course. This may be a trap. But be ready for a fight then. Yeah. Hey, I'm ready to fight more robots. I actually have I have my burst ready, so I'm ready to just rip one in several pieces. Oh, hi. Hello, Ether Current.
If I Toronto.
There's a big bat in there. Oh my god, look at that fucking
Hi,
bat.
Betty.
Look at that bat! Don't get too close.
Aww.
Don't look at it. That's so dorky.
That's so cute.
It's so dorky looking.
I want to
Look.
pet. Lizzie? I'm not worried. We've had to improvise countless times before, after
I'm
all.
not worried, you're worried.
I'm not worried, you're worried. A device made with electrode. It seems to be the only one here.
Yeah, several people are. I can't pick up their conversation with all the echo. Let's keep going. Stand your guard. Oh, cutscene.
Cutscene.
Cutscene do. Cutscene do. My elbow's itchy. Itchy elbow.
Itchy elbow.
You. I'm stealing one of your hands now. You can run away from me.
What is this?
Aaronville!
Oh, people.
Hi.
A trap?
Oh, I did this surprise face.
It really is.
Oh.
That's. I don't like that. I don't like that.
Huh?
I love Lamati's like, huh?
Who?
Blue-haired man.
I just had to get a look at you in the light. And I can still hardly believe my eyes. But it is you, my darling.
Oh yeah, they haven't heard Ellen's real name.
My darling, what now? this way.
Fuzzy little panda?
Yeah, I'm doing that one too. Faces. Oh, no, 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 no,
Why the
no.
long face? Aren't you happy to see me after all this time?
I'd know that laugh anywhere. Mother?
Wait. Since when was your mother a weird
Floating
floating
thing?
And what have we here? Say, aren't you Galoo Jaja's kitten? I knew I recognized that adorable fuzzy face. Ellen Espier was always so excited whenever you invited him over to play. You remember me, I hope?
Not this form.
I can't say that I do, but you know my father?
Appearances notwithstanding, it would seem this is my mother, Kafkiwa.
So what happened to you?
I'm sorry?
Oh, this won't do. Come in! Friends of my Ellen Espier are always welcome.
All I ask is a little forewarning, but no.
Understandable. That exasperation is understandable. All I ask is for a little food, but no, of course not.
Just when I thought I was starting to get a handle on this place. How are things still getting stranger?
Welcome to life with the Warrior of Light. Don't even get me started on like the shit that I do when this weird man that's always dressed in a suit that somehow always gets ruined.
And there was a pinhead. We have such sights to show you.
Don't even listen. There is a very strange man who is always dressed very quote-unquote gentlemanly, who is followed around by a cat girl with a fetish for bombs. You should meet them. If you think this is strange, you should meet them. This is surprisingly normal compared to...
I would actually love for Apache to beat Hildebrand.
Yes. It just goes like the random bullshit. Random bullshit, go! This is a normal Tuesday for me, comparatively to the things that I've dealt with with Hildebrand. All right.
Yeah.
He'll do what now? Don't worry about it. It's fine.
At this point, I doubt any change could possibly surprise me.
Who said that?
Erenville Murder is a floating machine, right? That makes about as much sense as everything else thus far.
I can't say I understand what's going on.
Io said the first one I read.
Okay. Well, hold on. I can't say I understand what's going on, but at least Kakuya is safe. The Alagons have machines that can be controlled remotely. Is she using something similar to communicate with us? I think her soul is in that.
Wayaki.
Oh.
Oh, hello.
As far as I can tell, this isn't indeed my mother. Why did I do that in British accent? As far as I can tell, this isn't indeed my mother. I can think of few people in the world quite so spirited. As to what's happened, we need to ask her. Assuming her memory is intact.
Gone and forgotten.
Let's see what she has to say.
Sachino.
wonderful to meet you all.
That's...
Go.
No, you do.
And the students of Baldes. It's been a while since I heard that name. Dare I ask the reason for your appearance? Oh, this? It's just a body that I control remotely. I use this for operations. Oh, so it is like the Elegance. Okay. We're members of a resistance organization, Oblivion. Sorry, Oblivion we call ourselves. And our goal is to thwart Zerolja and his ambitions for conquest. As the leader, it's prudent that I remain where I can't be easily found.
I see. Whimsical appearances notwithstanding, yours is a serious charge.
Right you are. Though, truth be told, Oblivion was founded for an altogether different purpose. That is... As I expect you've already noticed, everything you see within the dome, the buildings, the people, the very earth beneath our feet, is a fusion of two worlds. Yeah. Stopping such a fusion was Oblivion's original mission.
And does that mean you know who or what is responsible for it?
I'm afraid not. That was a long time ago, and our mission statement has become more of a legend that's passed down to members. By the time we joined, our sole objective was stopping Zerolja. But we failed to do that.
That face.
I know. And now he's taken his army outside to the dome. Things are beginning to become more... Is Alexandria from a fallen star, I wonder? Like a star that's already been rejoined.
It was the 8th Umber Calamity. Whatever
No,
happened now.
No. May. Raha just made mention of that as an example. To sort of like describe the similarities between that and this.
Okay.
None of you wear those strange devices on your head. Does that have something to do with your work? You mean this? It's a regulator. The pinnacle of electronic technology. And that we don't wear them is indeed related to our operations. What exactly does it do?
Geodude.
You want to take it or do you want me to take it?
Allow me to explain. Regulators have two primary functions. The first, as the name suggests, is the regulation of the wearer's resolve for souls. Should they die, the regulator expends a soul to bring them back to life. Resolve? You mean people walk around carrying spell souls? They do. Souls are patches and cells, and they can be used to replenish the life force that is lost due to sudden death. Such as accidents, they do nothing for those who die of old age though. Distribution of soul cells is based on one's work evaluation. To encourage a temporary performance when fulfilling their duties.
You mean reckless behavior and basically putting your life on the line for your own job.
Shows as a common resource and payment for service rendered. What is this, Dark Souls?
It's worse. Avoid said practice of consuming others for their ether comes to mind. And similarly, I expect the act comes with some risk.
Zero.
Yeah. That was a cool fight, by the way. That was such a really fun fight.
Yeah.
Doesn't it visit your sense of self?
Doesn't it do your sense of self?
Did you choose the same one as me?
That is prevented through memory management. A process in which regulators also play a role. Memory management? Then the reason everyone has forgotten the Matrix is that the regulators are constantly recording the memories of the wearer. So if they suddenly die, their memories can be refreshed as part of the restoration process. This is how they preserve one's identity and sense of self. However, the regulators are also triggered when someone else's dies. Reason being is that regulators forcefully extract memories related to the deceased from anyone wearing one. Why would they do such a thing?
It's a kindness bestowed upon the people by Evercube's core system, so that no one has to ever suffer the pain of loss. So, yeah, I think it's similar to what you're saying before, man.
Yeah. So this is what is meant by the memories being in the child. Indeed, all memories of the deceased are right from the minds of the people and archived in the system. It's a frightening function of the regulators, and an integral step in social production. You see, when a person dies of natural causes, their soul is temporarily housed within the regulator. It's then delivered to a facility where memories are separated from the soul. The result is a fresh soul cell, free of impurities, ready for distribution and consumption.
That is fucked. That guy was so excited to get that soul.
Yep.
Meanwhile, the memories are stored in the core system to be remembered forever. That's also very fucked up.
And this is why people are happy here. On its surface is similar to your cold philosophy, but I see nothing noble or confident in it.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't seem so terrible to me personally. All comes down to what you're used to, I suppose. Like the burial and chasing Alexandria. This system was created to overcome the calamity that transformed the world hundreds of years ago. Amidst the mountain death toll, scientists use electro to devise a means to save what lives they could so that the nation could endure.
I understand the people of Alexandria did what they believed was the best. I was about to say their people. I just also find it hard to believe that Turali would also accept this way of living. It came as a shock to us all as well. Oops, shit, I didn't mean to press that one.
In fact, a great many were opposed to it.
Which is why the use of regulators was never compulsory. The people have always been free to go with or without them if they so wish. Sphene didn't strike me as the sort of ruler to oppose her than others. Ah, see her met. She's the one who suggested we come down to the Thunder Yards in the first place. She also said she wants to help us stop Zeralja. They kind of point in my direction, and to speak so candidly as well. Whatever her motives, she has given people a choice: live with the risk of true death, or the security of the regulators. Everything that lives must someday die. That is the natural order of things. Quite right. But however you feel about them, it would be easier to understand what the regulators are capable of if you saw it for yourself. Ah, we did. Ma'am, we saw Zeralja fight Galilja. And then, we saw him die and then come back. We also fought somebody that Howlers killed him. He came back and transformed.
Mm-hmm.
And then we killed him again. Who are we going to see exactly? Me and you'll find out. Alright, I guess. All of this is so weird.
Yeah.
I feel that, obviously that was the intention, right? It's supposed to make you feel out of place.
Yeah. Right, this lady's name is Nostalgia.
Yeah, I just saw that too. I was like, what the hell? I am so sorry that your parents hated you.
Firearms make the most sense for people who don't have combat training like me. That's why we salvage as many as we can from the mechanical soldiers and convert them for our use.
Okay. I mean, this dude's name is Geode.
Geode.
Yeah, so I knew that I didn't trust her. Now I really don't trust her.
Yeah.
I'll go for a little while longer, but I'm rest. It's raining.
It is.
Rain.
Let's see. I'm sorry, but I just changed up the idea of using stoves as a resource.
Yeah, I
used to
agree.
pick hot sauce. Well, to see how the regulators work, but how?
Those regulators are to blame for everyone forgetting Nika. For forgetting that what a wonderful person she was. Yeah. All the memories of Hobby, such a precision, no small feat. Here, good. It is the responsibility of the Thunderyard's hunters to fell any fiends found water in the air. We're to make an acquaintance of Strika, one of the Strika?
Echo.
Okay, bitch.
Let's see. Chosen by his name, I checked that this facility is for Thunder and Lightning in the Northeast. Given the opportunity, I should very much like to study Electro on behalf of the students. Where are you?
People wanted to fight, so I picked a fight. What do you think this box? What do you think was in this box? I'm missing something. Or perhaps crystals. It's Final Fantasy, so it's probably crystals, to be honest. Let's get this over. Let's check, we'll show you what life you like people will be wearing right later. While I'm not blind to the potential benefits of these rituals, the risks inherent in giving another party the power to alter your memories cannot be overstated. Never mind the ethical considerations of using souls in such a fashion. Yeah, I agree. Let's see now. Good. I'll let you take this one. I don't want to. I want to get more lines.
Howdy, Kura. What are you doing here, and with so many fins?
Apologies for the interruptions. But I was hoping they might observe you at work.
Hunting, you mean? That's fine, I guess. Hold on, I assumed they were wearing special regulators like King Speen's town.
Oh.
But they aren't wearing anything at all.
I mean, I'm wearing
It's
clothes.
much too dangerous to be here without one. What if they're struck by lightning or attacked by bees?
Oh no, Tenry, what if I'm struck by lightning? It's not as if I fought Ramu before. Oh no!
Yeah.
Lightning is gonna hit me and hurt me. Or animals. Oh no!
No.
Oh no!
Oh no!
The horror.
That's all.
I gotta
We gotta be on the lookout, Pyro. We gotta be safe.
I can assure you, they're all quite capable of looking out for themselves. If anything should go amiss, I will take full responsibility.
Well, don't say I didn't warn you. Danger aside, there isn't really much to see.
Cockmere said you're a hunter. So Cockmere said you're a hunter. Wouldn't it be easier for those mechanical soldiers to report this place?
It would, if not for the fact they're weak to lightning. The Thunder Yard being what it is, they've been ordered to sail tail. Some good they are, huh? But these facilities are vital to the upkeeping of Alexandria's infrastructure. So it falls to hunters like me to deal with any fiends. Given the danger, we're well compensated for our work. It's a perfect profession for anyone looking to build up savings. The special selection of souls for hunters isn't terrible either. Huh?
Imagine like a D2 Guardian walking through here. It's like, wait, you need souls to come back from death?
All this talk of hunters and souls, like, this is bloodborne Dark Souls.
Well, you know, Yoshi P did take some inspiration from Sakya, this expansion.
Yeah.
I brought this lot here to see I brought this lot here to see this danger you speak of. If it's not too much trouble to ask.
Ah, of course. In this case, it'll be a shame to waste my efforts on just any old beast. You all can handle yourselves in a fight, right? If you charge a recklessly and what jitters you see nearby, there's a chance you'll try out something worthy of a demonstration.
Like a Turali the Turali? That's what I hunt to kill.
I'm not sure I understand, but I suppose we should each slay what we can.
Okay. I guess we're violencing again. Hopefully there's something here worth fighting.
So fade the designated location, defeat any enemies that appear. Oh, a car to go down. Oh, another. Pew!
Damn it.
Oh, that was off.
Wait. Shit. This time, I'm letting them come to me, or not, I'm gonna do cutscene.
Cutscene. one of those changed?
It's like a boar cow. A boar cow rhino thing. Oh, you punched me.
Oh, she's a monk.
I love how
This one will do nicely.
I love how you and I had slightly different reactions. Oh, she's a monk. Oh, she punches things.
We'll help you. It's fine. I face wash, chest wash.
Jesus.
Oh no! Look out! Ah. Yeah, but no. He needs healing!
See, like, I understand where you're coming from with a fight like that. It's useful, but the bastard found that part.
That was embarrassing. The bastard trapped me off guard.
Are you mad? Seriously, let us help.
I told you not to worry. This will only take a moment. She's opening her chakras. Oh no, inner release.
And really the worst. Oh no! I hear that music in the background.
I'm pretty sure monsters do that.
Yeah. Why are you just abusing that cow boar thing? You could have
Well,
just...
it did chill her to someone with a dope.
Yeah, but you could have just ended in one strike. You didn't have to, like... You didn't have to toy with it like that. Just like Zaraja.
She had to get a full melee combo in.
I guess.
Come on, let's get out of here.
You know what? Also, it's also kind of similar to when I use Reawaken.
Yeah.
That's also a function of the regulator. I think I understand now how Zaraja was able to return from the dead and defeat Papa. But I'm not sure what we saw at the end.
As soon as the regulator turned red, it was as if you were possessed. Your movement became beast-like.
Don't tell me. You empowered yourself with the soul of the beast. I'm reminded of a soldier we encountered at Vanguard who did the same.
So, you've trespassed one of the chain's elite. Such a form can only be achieved from gorging yourself on souls.
Yeah, I don't like that.
We could do the same in theory, but it's incredibly dangerous. Besides, it's not as if they'll allow hunters to carry that many souls to begin with.
still don't like the use of these. What happens to the souls
Well,
when they're used?
Well, I should be getting back to work. Take care.
Yeah. Regulars can be loaded with two kinds of souls. Those of peoples and those of beasts. The souls of people can be used to grant the age of preternatural strength. Naturally, they can also be used to ensure that no one suffers death. Souls of beasts. They work in much the same fashion, imbuing you with the strength of the chosen animal. If, for example, you use the soul of a wolf, you can grow more agile and feral, as you saw with Stricker. Using several of the same type at once, however, will result in physical changes. Your teeth might become fangs, your nails claws. Too many can become more beast than man. Not unlike the thing we saw in Vanguard. Anyone's form of souls influence the being. It becomes more and more reminiscent towards it. And unlike before, where the cycle of death and rebirth is broken, souls here are forcibly taken before they might reach the infinite sea. Different means to achieve similar ends. A cycle to which all with
This is wrong. Oh, this is all wrong. It is indeed hard to accept, being so far removed from our own beliefs. Perhaps more shocking is that the technology to achieve all this was developed hundreds of years ago.
Civilization of the Hutchins, surprisingly. Seen it for myself, but it's said that if a beast's soul is potent enough, a single soul is enough to induce a monstrous transformation. That sounds like people using Turali as souls there, or like an auspice or something.
Possibly.
Swing speaks of lived experiences that suggest she's far older than she appears. Considering the power of these little regulators, perhaps they're not so far-fetched.
Kyle, I understand this is part of their culture, but it's no less disconcerting. Lizzie, having seen the beautiful of the inferior sea firsthand, I simply can't accept what they've done here in Alexandria.
And itself spoke of surprising civilizations and revolutions. I wonder if he had Alexandria.
Maybe?
Well, we all have our thoughts on souls. For now, the important thing is to know what powers a Raja has. It is one thing to separate corporeal evil from incorporeal, but to strip memories of the soul entirely is unprecedented technology.
This is no longer only Turali's son, but his newfound power, Zeruja has become a real threat to the entire world.
Oh boy, the weight of the world's on my shoulders again.
Yep.
That wasn't long.
Well, it was a nice vacation while it lasted.
That didn't last long. Shit. Indeed. He has to be stopped, no matter the cost. The worth of the soul. Regulators gives a raw shot and fight advantage. And that's just one of the devices he's got in his hands. If we have a chance, if we were to have a chance of defeating him, we have to learn all we can about the technology he has at his disposal. Give it. Cake!
Pickle.
I trust you gained an insight into the use of souls in Alexandria. It's shocking, never. I was alone myself at first. I expect you'll need some time to digest it all. But for now, let's head back to the Earth.
Yes.
There's something I want to discuss with them. Let's take a moment before we head. Sure. Oh, hey.
Hmm?
Some requests over on the outskirts. Fuck off.
Auntie North Bash. We'll do those tomorrow.
Yeah. Like I said, more than anything, I'm mostly just running out of attention span. The wonders of ADHD. Like, I'm not necessarily tired. It's just difficult to stay focused right now.
Chaya. What does Lumachi wish to discuss, I wonder?
'Tis well we can see firsthand how the regulators are used. To draw upon even the souls of fiends. I shudder to imagine how powerful Turali will become. Oh yeah, imagine like throwing a Senator or a Void Scent in there.
Yeah. I understand the argument that we should keep an open mind if this place is integral to their culture, but every fiber of my being rails against it.
Yeah, the regulators, I don't see that as ethical at all. I think everyone has lived in dark years long enough to become accustomed to the way of life. Voiced cutscene, perhaps? Nope, not voiced. I was hoping. I'm sorry for delaying this. But I have some thoughts I need to share. Okay? In both technology and values, it's plain there's a wide gulf between Turali and Alexandria. And while Zoralja knows everything about us, we hardly know anything about what to become. Indeed, we haven't even seen what lies within the enormous tower, have it? So here, there's an advertisement proposal. That is, we're working with Kakuya and her people. We need to learn as much about the enemy. The quickest way would be to join hands with the religion. We've only just met them, I know. And we shouldn't be too quick to trust. But the fact remains that they share our desire to stop Turali. Sweet too claims that to be at odds with the king of his own. May I ask why you would cooperate with Oblivion instead? It's simple, really. Their leader is Arianville's mother. Meanwhile, whatever Spain may feel, she's a ruler of this nation. There's a greater risk in working with her, and less reason to take her at her word. A fair point. And knowing Zoralja, we must assume that his arrangement with Sphene was not made without some consideration.
All I know is that it would be heartening to have allies in this Saints realm. I think everyone would agree that any help we can get would be welcome.
Hold on. There's no guarantee that's actually my mother behind the machine. Without seeing her in the flesh, we cannot rule out the possibility of lore. If it turns out to be a trap, we're in danger, we'll danger not only ourselves, but everyone including women. As you say, we have no proof that it really is Kaku. But I make a proposal in full awareness of this. Whether we're going into war or striving for peace, we need to learn as much as we can. Otherwise, we can't hope to do anything. As it stands, we know too little about this ground. We need to remember the enemy. We need to study the enemy, and when the time comes, strike down Zeralja for good and all. What's more, I trust you, Aaron. You've always had great instincts. Hold from your time training under your mother. What if I am wrong? What if the settlement is clouding my judgment? If it's a trap, then we'll deal with it when it's strong.
If it's a trap, then we'll deal with it when it's spawned.
I trust you as well. Our time in Shaloni together was more than enough time to... That's always the way with you.
Same chain here.
Fine, you're set on this, and I'll say no more. That's the way. It's settled. Let's head inside and secure ourselves some new allies. What is that outfit? Is that a scouting outfit for the St. Algon's son?
Vanguard Armor of Maimon. Late hours in a souter.
I'm just gonna teleport to the outskirts. I will do.
Why?
Because I'm gonna call it here.
Alright.